Welcome back everyone for a silver-plated Cobra Kai Season 4 watch party. The More Than Miyagi documentary was recently released on many different platforms. As part of the marketing push for this film on Pat Morita, writer Robert Mark Kamen gave a series of interviews with various fan channels. He was first on Cobra Kai Kompanion, and then later on Cobra Kai Theory. Now Robert Mark Kamen is writer and original creator of The Karate Kid. He studied Goju Ryu karate all his life and is very steeped in Okinawan culture. Much of the original movie is based on his personal experiences. Anyway, when writing the third movie, Martin Kove was unavailable for a lot of it, so the script had to be rewritten for a new villain. That villain became Terry Silver.
Hey, I like that! Oh, I like that, Johnny! I'm gonna use that!
So the question has been, will Terry Silver come back? Was that Terry Silver Kreese was calling at the end of Season 3? Well, Robert Mark Kamen broke the big news on Cobra Kai Kompanion with this exclusive interview.
Yeah, Marty, we only had Marty for a certain number of days.
Yeah.
And so I had to come up with this whole ridiculous, contorted, twisted plot to bring Thomas Ian Griffith in, and Thomas is great and brilliant in Season 4 of Karate Kid, of Cobra Kai. He's just great, and he's a wonderful human.
So that is confirmation that he is back, and he is great.
And Thomas is great and brilliant in Season 4 of Karate Kid, of Cobra Kai.
It's worth noting Robert Mark Kamen often talks to John, Josh, and Hayden, and may have gotten some updates on how the show is going. That's not the only piece of news, though. On Cobra Kai Theory, he said,
because Marty couldn't be in everything, Kreese couldn't be in everything, I had to get something that was even worse. That even took it to a crazy higher level, and now he'll be in Season 4 and Season 5 of Cobra Kai.
Oh, I can't wait.
Wait, what?
And now he'll be in Season 4 and Season 5 of Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Season 5. That means no, Terry Silver will not die in Season 4. Terry Silver is one character we know who will make it out of Season 4 alive. So there, we know Terry Silver will show up, we know he'll survive the whole season, and since they were relatively early in the shooting schedule, it sounds like he's been out there for a while now. I think it's safe to assume Terry Silver will show up early. If you recall from previous videos, we know the first episode will take place the same day as the last episode of Season 3. This means Terry Silver could likely show up in the first episode, and maybe even this same day. Remember, this is the morning, we got a whole day to go. We can assume Terry Silver still lives in Los Angeles, so there's not much travel needed. With Terry Silver back early, I think he'll definitely help Kreese recoup and rebuild after the brutal fights at the end of Season 3. Kreese needs it and the kids need it. Whatever his particular role is, he will definitely bring havoc onto the valley. Now Robert Mark Kamen had a different idea.
I was talking to him before he went down to Atlanta to shoot Season 4, and I said, you know, the guys will do with you what they want, but it'd be great, Thomas, if you just dialed down the insanity.
That's an interesting suggestion. While the show writers may not have that in mind, I do think we'll get a deeper look into the mind of Terry Silver. We didn't see a crazy, insane Terry Silver in Vietnam. There's one other piece of information I want to share. Way back when the quarantine started, there was a live stream watch-along of the first Karate Kid movie featuring a lot of the podcasters. During that stream, Hayden Schlossberg popped up and mentioned how Mr. Miyagi has the second most tragic backstory in the Miyagi-verse. The question is, if Mr. Miyagi's backstory was the second most tragic, who was the most? At the time, we all thought Kreese. What could be so tragic about Kreese's backstory? However, after the release of Season 3, that didn't seem right. Betsy dying certainly was tragic, but not more so than Mr. Miyagi. I've been thinking for a while now Hayden Schlossberg was actually referring to Terry Silver. It's worth noting Terry Silver is Hayden's favorite character. Perhaps Terry's backstory is way more tragic than Mr. Miyagi's, and that explains how he went from Twig to the terrifying Terry we know. You can expect to see a lot of Terry Silver backstory in Season 4, the way Season 3 gave us Kreese backstory. How excited are you for Terry Silver in Season 4? Let me know. Check out that other video on Terry Silver and how his Season 4 story will intersect with Tori. Otherwise, subscribe and have a great day. I'll see you at the next watch party.